Dana White says there will be an announcement soon who will headline UFC 293 in Australia. Who could that be? Hello and welcome to Bloodsport MMA.
Salam alaikum. Walaikum salam.
And a reporter asked Dana White after the recent fight night Mackenzie Dern versus Angela Hill about the UFC 293, which is in Sydney, Australia, about the main event there. The reporter said, yeah, you probably want Izzy to main event that, right? Who could he fight? Like, what is going on there? Will he main event it? Because Whittaker came out and said, even if he wins against Du Plessis, most definitely he will not make a quick turnaround like that, because if you don't know it, Whittaker will face Du Plessis in UFC 290 in July, and that's only 2 months away from the Australia card. And I understand that 2 months is not enough, especially, as also what Whittaker said, especially for a fight that means so much like that. It's a title fight, it's the third time he faces Izzy then, if he wins against Du Plessis, of course. You don't want to come in underprepared, right? And Dana just laughed at that, like smiled and said, we will have something big to announce soon, just wait. And that got me very interested, guys. That got me very interested, I have to say that, because that means Dana and the UFC are close to signing a deal for the main event in Australia. And we have to really brainstorm now, who could that be? I mean, I would assume that they have two Aussie champions, or no, two down under somehow champions, one from New Zealand, Izzy, one from Australia, Volko, that could headline it. You want to have one of these headline it, right? Like, how do you want to have a card in Australia and then having, I don't know, Leon Edwards headlining it? It doesn't make sense in my opinion. So I assume they are targeting Izzy or Volk. Now let's get through this. Let's talk this through. So Volk fights Yair at International Fight Week. It will not be smart of Dana, or it doesn't make too much sense that Dana says they have something to announce soon if Volk is already scheduled to fight. I mean, the possibilities would be Volk fighting, I don't know, someone else for the featherweight title there. Doesn't make sense, because Volk is not even such sure that he wins against Yair. They cannot announce a fight for Volk even though he has to get through Yair first. It doesn't make any sense. Volk Islam was already in Australia, the first one. The second one will not be in Australia as well. Again, that doesn't make sense for Islam, doesn't make sense at all. Also, as I said, Volk has to get through Yair first. If Volk loses against Yair, he will not get another lightweight title shot immediately. That doesn't make any sense. So the question if Volk will be announced is, in my opinion, already done, because it doesn't make any sense. Not right now. If they announce it in summer after he knocks out Yair in 30 seconds, okay, yeah. But Dana said soon.
What, soon? Oh, I wish. I can't wait. Soon.
So let's go to Izzy then, the second possibility that we have, in my opinion at least. If you have any other ideas, write in the comments. Izzy cleared out the division already. The only possible matchups, let's get through this. Alex Pereira would have been very possible, but Pereira is matched up against Jan Blachowicz for UFC 291, if I'm right. So that's out of the way. Let's stay in the middleweight division. Who do you have? Vettori, no, beat him twice. Cannonier, hell no. Costa matched up, Strickland matched up. All these guys are matched up, or doesn't make any sense because they're two way back in the rankings, or lost to Izzy already 1 or 2 times. So who can he fight? The winner of Du Plessis versus Whittaker. I just don't think that makes sense. That, first of all, 2 months is just not enough. And Dana wouldn't announce this right now. I don't think Dana will announce now, hey, the winner of that will fight Izzy there. It doesn't make sense, because you don't know how the fight plays out. What if the winner suffers, I don't know, ACL injury or broken nose or broken jaw in that fight? He's in a fight. It's not a soccer game, football match. You cannot say after that he will fight this and that guy there, because you don't know what will happen. So that doesn't make too much sense from the UFC. And they're very smart guys, so I don't believe that they will do that. The only option, guys, that I have in my head, and I really thought about this for some time, I can't find anything else that makes sense. Guys, I told you in a video before, the coach of Izzy would like this fight, I would like this fight, I think Izzy would like this fight. It's a phenomenal fight, stylistically beautiful matchup, and it is a possibility. Israel Adesanya versus Jamal Hill for the light heavyweight title. Izzy wanted to be double champ a long time ago, lost against Jan Blachowicz in a decision loss. Now would be the perfect time to come back. The only thing I see that could be a problem is I heard rumors that they're about to finalize Yuri versus Jamal Hill for summer, which kind of would kick that out of the way, but that's the only thing I see. Maybe Yuri's not as quick with the recovery as he thought he is. I mean, Jamal is not matched up, Izzy's not matched up. Izzy wants to go back up, he said at some time. The coach of Izzy said he would love that fight. I think Jamal would love that fight. It's a huge pay-per-view fight for him. I have a feeling that they will book Izzy versus Jamal for a light heavyweight title. Because if you go to Sydney, you might as well want one of your two champions from down under to defend there, right? So my prediction is that Jamal Hill will fight Israel Adesanya for a light heavyweight title in Sydney, Australia, September 12th, I think. UFC 293. What is your prediction for the main event there? Write it in the comments, guys. I would really be interested in that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel. As I said, comment down below, like this video. Most importantly, that you get your main event in Sydney. Eat your fruits and eat your vegetables, guys. Until next time, bye-bye. Bloodsport out.